What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing today, man? I know we are live on a very weird day on a weird time, but that's just how my life goes sometimes. You get a little bit of an opening, you got to take advantage of it. So I just finished a video early, which is really nice. That doesn't happen often. And my son is still at the dentist with his mom. So I've got I've probably like 2 hours to get a good stream in. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I've been wanting to do more streams as much as I can. And here we are. So today, it's just going to be a grind out session, guys. I just finished a video. Like I said, we were able to get past the top 500 and then we went back down. I was playing a little bit more after the video. I think I'm somewhere in like the 900 range. I want to try to get to the 100 range, man. And I think we can do it with auras. Let me show you guys the deck list here. So I've been having some fun with this one today. A little bit of back and forth earlier in the day, but I feel like I started winning a lot more the more changes I was making, and we added bunny corn, which has been helpful. But this deck is all about auras. We got the Eerie package with the tracker, the Gremlin Tamer, the Scavenger, but we're also running the Vendor, which is going to be basically a free, well, not free, it's going to be a 1 mana aura every single attack step. So our creatures get really big really fast, and we swing through with the big stuff that are attached with all these little auras. So pretty easy, pretty fast deck list to win with. It's either you win fast or you lose fast. So we're going for it, man. We're going for it. We've officially, in today's video, broke my own personal best on Mythic. Like I said, I got up to like the 500s. We did it with Mono Black Sacrifice for tomorrow's video, just so you guys know. But now we're back down to 998 because I was still goofing around after the video doing some stuff. But I'm feeling pretty confident right now, man. I feel like I'm doing okay in my gameplay and stuff, so we're gonna get into it. But who do we got here today, man? We got Harrison, Chosen, Airbrush, Michael, Dylan, Arokin. What up, guys? I know it's very weird to be here, like I said, on a random Tuesday at what, 3 o'clock? It's not my normal time whatsoever. Quite literally out of the blue. So just want to thank all of you guys who are here right now. I mean, that's pretty big dedication to just, you know, pop in as soon as you guys see a notification. So that's really awesome. I appreciate that a lot. And let's go. Let's freaking go. Franklin, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the team. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Let's get it, man. Let's start some games. Whoops, forgot my camera was turned off from my other source. There we are. There I am. Hello. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. My biggest goal right now, guys, is to minimize mistakes. Just minimize my mistakes and see if I can try not to have too many misplays. You know what I mean? Are you kidding me? Stefan, what are... $100 tip from Stefan? Dude, I want to look up your name. I want to say you've done that before, haven't you? That name looks so familiar. Stefan, dude, $100 just straight tip. Brother, thank you so much. Can you guys please, if you're here right now, show some love to Stefan for that. And if you have a message, brother, please let me know. I would love to read it, but holy crap, dude, we just started. Dude, thank you so much, man. Oh, man, I just started the game too. I wish I could just... I'm gonna thank you again after this game is over. Oh my god, that's insane. Absolutely insane. We've been here for like 10 seconds. What in the world? God, you guys are gonna get me all emotional already. All right, so we got Azorius. Gosh, I'm gonna try to lock in here, but that's crazy. Got me shook in here on the first few seconds. Going wide to block this is probably a pretty smart strategy, I think. Would love to get a Sheltered by Ghost in this one. Bro, our $100. Oh my gosh. No message or nothing yet. Just drops the bomb on us in silence. Man. All right. I still don't know what to think right now. Maybe we get this down and go for the... Maybe we go for the 1 mana aura off of this just to kind of get the board established and then we swing through. Or do we start really considering the go wide strategy with this and this? Or maybe we should do this with this. A lot of options here. I think I'm gonna go here though. think I'm gonna go here. Let's see what happens. That's a card. That's a card right there. That might be the win con. That might be the win con, guys. Next turn though is gonna be a little tricky. Like, do we go for the sheltered plus the ethereal armor just to get that extra life gain? Oh, we're definitely taking that. Okay. And see, now that becomes like something like, do we target that? You know, it's like, I don't know. Good news is they can't really attack with it, because I would trade with my vendor, I think. Okay, they didn't. This is gonna be a tough one. Going second was like a huge difference maker in this one, it feels like. Man, this is gonna get real dicey. All right, we're gonna do this though. Gonna take you. And then I only have one other aura, so this would be another +2. So it'd go to 5-4. That's enough to get through. I guess that's the play then, right? I guess that's the maneuver we make. Very well. All right, so we can't block the ship. That's unblockable as well. What a weird deck they have. I'm all about it though. It's pretty cool. Okay, sure. Unblockable. That can't get through. And the ship can animate the sphere again. Okay, they scried to the top, which means it's probably going to be like a sheltered by ghosts. You hate. Oh, they're giving us back. They made a mistake. Mistakes were made. Oh yes, I had first strike too. I guess I could have taken that out too, but oh, we get double sheltered. Yes. Oh my god, double sheltered is insane. Double shelter is insane. I could steal this, and that would bring that back down to just a creature or just an artifact up here, and they won't be able to discover. All right. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe they attacked like that. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? All right, we're back. Let's go. We're back. Okay. Okay, they scribed to the top. I genuinely thought it was going to be a sheltered by ghost, not a siren, but okay. I guess that seals the deal. I can give flying to 2 of my creatures here. Yeah, because I get a land, right? Yeah. So we'll get this flying and this flying. I guess this would still get blocked here, but then they're gonna have to block here. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I'm trying to think if we have lethal here. We definitely have lethal. All right, game number 1. Looks like it's gonna be a W here. Come on. Flight. Draw a card. GG's. Boom! Let's go. What do we get? 889. 889. Stefan, what are you doing, man? Brother, I didn't forget about you, man. $100 freaking, man. I still cannot believe you just did that to start the stream. Do we have a message from Stefan yet? I don't think we're gonna have one, are we? Just, I'm fairly certain he's done that before, and I've recognized the name, man. I'm telling you. So thank you if you're, I mean, obviously you're watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I know you're not saying nothing, but I really do wholeheartedly really appreciate that, and it means the world to me. Seriously, thank you. Hi from Italy. Love your deck, Swayze. What's going on? Shout out Italy, man. I'm glad you like the decks. Stefan equals Giga Chad. Yeah, for sure. That's how you know it's a true baller. Yeah, not saying nothing. What's up, Crafting Gamer? How you doing? I'm trying to compile some possible budget lists for my girlfriend. I have black aggro and blue flash so far. Any suggestions? Budget friendly. Hold on. Is mono white life gain budget friendly? I think it is. You should probably look into that. You should probably look into that. Love the weapons manufacturing. Yeah, I know, it was such a cool deck, man. The deck is, or the video today is, it's completely bombing as far as track record goes and where it's at on YouTube, but I think it's a great deck. I think it's just not very clickable or clickbaity, but the deck itself is very solid. So if you guys haven't seen the new video, check it out today, man. It could use some love. YouTube's been weird for everybody lately, though. Things are kind of declining right now. Hope to see you on the ladder. Oh, are you up here in the top of the mythic here? That'd be fun. Boros is yeah, Boros might be pretty budget. Yeah. All right, let's jump into another game. I want to try to push as far as I can here before the 2 hours is up. My son and wife are currently at the dentist with him right now, doing some checkup stuff, so they'll be home soon. I'd like to be off, like, you know, probably like a 2-hour stream. We'll see. Oh man, YouTube is screwing over its content creators even more than usual these days. Yeah, I also think it has something to do with Magic. I feel like people are, whenever new sets like around the corner, it always tends to happen, but Magic just kind of starts going on a huge decline, and then the new set comes out and it comes back up. I am pretty worried though, because the new set, it doesn't have a ton of things that make me go, wow, I'm gonna build a deck around that card. I'm still looking at all the new cards, still haven't gotten through them all, but nothing's really jumping off the page like a lot of these sets used to do for me. So I'm hoping Spider-Man, you know, I hope it's better than I think it's gonna be. That was a good top deck right there. The opponent said good game, so you know they've got Kona, and you know they got a big spell in their hand. Oh man, they got the easy route hand. Let's see what we get here. All right, Bunny Corn I think is going to be the play. See what happens. What's up, Swayze? What's going on, Hassan? I'm stuck running Azorius control. The restriction mode being turned on randomly. I saw that. I actually heard about that, so I went and I checked on my videos and stuff like that. And surprisingly, my videos aren't affected at all by the restricted mode. Every time I turn it on, it doesn't appear to show anything being hidden from my videos. I've noticed that maybe it has something to do because with the hidden button on YouTube, the restricted button, I should say, maybe it has something to do with like just basic swearing and language, because I don't swear in my videos. And I noticed other people who are usually pretty family friendly, like Power Dragon and CGB and stuff, their videos aren't hidden either. So I'm thinking that the YouTube AI is just picking up the captions, and anytime it sees a swear word or something, it'll hide the video from the restricted users. But I don't know. That's just my guess. Who knows? YouTube is its own little world that nobody really understands. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping to save these and play this, but now, I mean, do I just save it? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. That's a bummer though. That's such a bummer. That's such a bummer. Watch this. They might block the bunny. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They couldn't help it. They couldn't help themselves. Bunny corn. Don't mind if I do. What else you got for me? No way! A Maelstrom Pulse is crazy there. Wow. That's a good card to have in that spot. That was quite the card. I only one card in hand, so how bad can Kona really be? You know what I mean? How bad could it really be? You know what I mean? Let's find out. One card in hand. How bad could it really be? Turns out, pretty bad. All right, we're gonna have to take an L on this one, I think. I'm pretty sure we lost this one, guys. It's just a hunch, unless I can, like, I don't know. Well, no, if I top deck a Sheltered by Ghost, I don't even have the mana to play it, so that's kind of out of the question. Bummer. AI is taking over YouTube? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Perfect 1000. Streaming at work means I have a lower video quality. Yeah, that makes sense. You're on the Wi-Fi there. What's the list today? Eerie? Yeah, we're doing some Eerie auras right now. Morning from Australia, Swayze. I want to see the deck list. Playing style deck at my LGS event. Oh, playing this style. I see. Let me see. Let me show you. Here's the deck list for those who wanted to see it while we chat. Today's video is my play queue for while I work, but you come up live first. Let's go. I love that. Thank you for watching the videos, man. I really appreciate you. That seems like a pretty common opinion on my next set, to be honest. Oh, is it? Okay. I did see one other person have a take like that too. Are we able to draft the new set? I don't know. I would imagine. I would imagine so, yeah. Don't worry if you can't find good deck ideas with the new set. You know the mob will always itching to give you some ideas. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Garrett, what's going on, man? Yeah, the names did change back this week. It's very nice. Oh, they got a video up about that? Okay, I'll check that out. Love your content. Any tips on to get into standard being a CDH brawl player? Any tips trying to get into standard? I mean, just got to try it. I would start obviously by just brewing something that's, you know, obviously meta, maybe on the cheaper side, and just play a lot of games, get a lot of reps, feel out the meta and feel how you feel about it. Take notes on what you're running into and, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I'd start with something pretty budget friendly. Don't invest a ton of wild cards into something crazy. Another surprise stream. Yes, what's going on, Brendan? Garrett, thank you so much for the 34 months, man. I really appreciate that. 34 from Garrett. It says 34 months. Sheesh. That's near 3 years. Yeah, we're getting, wait. Oh, wow, that is, yeah. That is crazy. I don't know why I was thinking hours. I'm like, no, 48 is 2. No, it's 2 hours. 2 days. Math is so hard for me. The way my brain converts things, I swear I'm number dyslexic. Words not so much, but numbers, yes. Scavenger into flight into entity tracker is a pretty good start, I think. Sweet live stream, dude. I'm just so happy you guys are here, man. I'm glad so many of you guys made the time on a random Tuesday afternoon. Seriously, thank you. I know I mentioned it last stream, but we may be going over to Twitch as well, doing some dual streaming. I know a lot of people were requesting it, so we may end up doing that pretty soon. I haven't set it all up yet, but oh my gosh, that is like the perfect card to draw against this opponent. Please do not burst lightning my creature, please. Oh, I guess they didn't burst lightning it. I never said anything about a lightning strike. I never said anything about a lightning strike, I guess. That's on me. That's on me. I know I can flash block in here, guys, but I don't want to flash block into another burst lightning situation or something. I really want to wait to the end step here to play my entity tracker because I need the Sheltered by Ghosts to land. And it does. And it does. All right, we're gaining life. We're gaining life, and we're at least at 3 toughness, so they need at least to land here to be at the threshold to kill it. So they have it. They don't have it. Let's go. Live stream again. I must be dreaming. What's up, Brody? Good to see you, brother. Oh, I was gonna hit you up the other day. I want to catch up with you, man, on the DMs. I want to hear how you been, man. How the family's doing and stuff. How your son's handling, you know, on his own and stuff. Streamer early access is, however, next week. Oh, early access. Yeah, it should be next Wednesday. Should be next Wednesday. Red always has removal. I know, they always have it, especially early on like that. Finally made a live stream. You listen to Title Fight or what? Listen to Title Fight. I'm not sure what that means. Are you talking about the music? It's this is Harris Heller. Let me see here. I'll go first. It's like a stream beats sort of thing. Always love the commentary. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I run Orzhov life gain and Screaming Nemesis is my kryptonite. Yeah, no kidding, man. The moment somebody finds out you're gaining life, they throw that freaking Nemesis down and then they just immediately just burn it. I want to put the counters on the Hall Creeper, man. I don't see why not. It can't be blocked, so. I'm a little worried that the opponent is kind of cooking. I'm a little worried that their control is not ideal here. Are we a control player? It sure seems like it. Get lost. Ride's End. Oh, you savage. You animal. Do you have no heart? Yeah, it's gonna be full on control, which is not good. This is quite literally a really, really bad matchup. Really bad. All right, you over the weekend, bro? Yeah, definitely do, Brody. I'll catch up with you, brother. See how you been. Oh, that's actually really nice, but it doesn't give indestructibility. Bunnycorn seems pretty solid here. Leave mana open for the rescue. Get the aura off the vendor here. Seems like a pretty good little curve out. You know what the Ride's End can't hit? It can't hit things that have vigilance. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Auto pay. All right, it all comes down to this, man. Is the opponent? I need to find some draw mechanics. I need to find like my entity tracker maybe. Yeah, I mean they're gonna sweep the board here. Let's be real. We probably lost here. It all comes down to this next turn. It strictly comes down to this turn here. If they try to hit me with some spot removal, great. If they sweep the board, we're cooked. Didn't anticipate that as an option, but that is an option too, I guess. A very annoying option. A very annoying option. Okay. Let's do a counter here. Counter here again. Send both of them. Rescue is a good card, but I'm looking for card draw. We're against a control player, so card draw is going to be pretty good. Are we just chumping and chumping? Or are we trading with the Beza and a token? Chumping and chumping, all right. All right, all right. Ultima. And that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it, man. How disappointing. Maybe they target this. I go with the rescue. No, no targeting. Okay. All right, let's see what this hits. What are we doing? Negate. Oh, they're just negating it? That's actually really lame. Okay. Is there any reason to continue this game? I mean, it's literally our arch nemesis here, so I don't think so, but I'll give it one more turn. Maybe we get really lucky off the top here, like an ethereal armor or something, and they just don't have any interaction, but highly doubtful. Yeah, I'm gonna hang it up on this one. Only card I really want is Soulstone from Spider-Man. That card looks beautiful. That card looks really cool. It'll be really good for Mono Black Reanimator too, which is pretty cool. Noticed a lot more exile removal recently. Have you? I guess so. Ride's End just hit us, but I don't see Ride's End too much. How do you play this style of deck into draw, go, counterspell? The deck, yeah, I know. It's really hard when you're playing against control. It's like the worst possible matchup. Ride's End is a needed counter in Kona decks. I thought it was done with Omniscience too. I guess that's a really good answer to Kona. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Conrad, let's be careful with the commentary, okay? Waiting for Spider-Man to land so we can focus on Avatar. That's a good point. That's a very good point. All right, we got top 900 still, a little bit of back and forth. We haven't exactly gotten a streak or anything going here, but hopefully we can get something going here. This hand is cool, but it's slow. It's a little bit slow. I guess we can afford to be slow though, because we're going first. What's going on, Malice? How you doing? All right, guys, let's chill out in the chat, okay? I don't want those problems here because I'll start deleting people. I don't have time for that. Enough. Mist Village would help against control, but you'll still be passing tons of turns waiting for a chance to do anything. What are we gonna do here? Do we drop our Tamer first? I think so. Gosh, is this another control player? It might be. I mean, the good news is I've noticed that the higher you get into Mythic and the numbers you're getting into, it's a lot less likely that the game pairs you up with like some sort of algorithm because there's only so many people to choose from. So I have noticed that. That's been kind of nice. I don't know what we do here, man. It's just like our mana is like a little bit out of the color scheme that I want here. Do I go with flying? Do I go with ethereal armor? Do I go with the scavenger? I think I'm gonna go scavenger here. I just hope that going wide doesn't end up hurting me, because that is gonna be really sad if they end up having a sweeper here. Like a cage would be so bad. This could just easily be like Simulacrum Synthesizer, and if I get caged here, it's over. More than likely. Okay. I guess that's not a cage. Should be pretty happy about that. Guess I should be happy about that. All right, let's go with Vendor into the 1 mana aura. Do a little bit of scrying. I mean, a flight's cool, but I think we could do better. Let's see. What kind of deck would you suggest using against counterspell deck that isn't just doing the same? I mean, you gotta just get fast. You gotta get a fast deck to get underneath them. 90% of the time with these counter decks, you're just gonna want to have like a really fast sort of game plan to have them dead as soon as possible before they can get to that 4th land drop. Also, adding creature lands in helps kind of close out the games. I should probably have a couple creature lands in my deck, but In fact, I should probably go back and add them after this game, but one, two, yeah, let's do that. Let's go here. Let's go here. Sheltered by Ghost is solid. That can take a cage away from the opponent if they end up finding one. I think it'll be a little too late in the game, though, if they end up having a cage. We'll see. Pretty sure they get us if they have a cage. We'll see, we'll see. Early evening Tuesday surprise stream. I know, right? Isn't it crazy? Kind of weird, huh? Kind of weird. All right, I think I'm gonna take this here because we know they're probably gonna tap down the vendor, right? I should be able to close out the game here, actually. I say that, but we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Sheltered by Ghost, take you, get back another scavenger. And then we go here. Oh yeah, we got him. We got him. Boom! GG's against Synthesizer. That's what I'm talking about. 800 something? Yeah, 878. 878. Controls all the meta here recently. Not necessarily a bad thing, but definitely seen more of it than usual. I agree. Hey man, how's it going? Doing well, Will. Good to see you. An appropriate amount, really, 8% according to Goldfish. Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely popping up more. It used to be completely out of the meta, but it's back for sure. It's just, it's not anywhere crazy, but control mills everywhere in platinum ranks. Creature lands are good against control, uncounterable stuff too. Stuff that you don't expect is still the best. Yeah, I need to go add those creature lands actually into my deck. I need to push the mythic one of these days. Yeah, it's not fun. Pushing the mythic can be quite the headache and grind sometimes, but it is rewarding. It's fun. All right. Oh man, sorry, I'm trying to catch up with your guys' chats. There's a lot of you guys in here right now, so I'm just trying to read everything, trying to respond to any questions that you guys may have. Can somebody explain to me why everyone hates the Spider-Man set in MTG? For me personally, it just seems like every card is like, I don't know, not very synergistic. It feels like they're very hard to put into some sort of game plan, right? Like, I haven't seen a card yet where I go, oh, I can build X, Y, or Z around that, you know? And it's like, it very much feels like that's a weird card. I don't know how I'm gonna make that work, you know? And it's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but when I was reading through them, I didn't get that feeling, you know? Still wondering which deck to use. I'll probably go with the deck that I use for best of one qualifiers. Yeah, I'm one of those lowly platinum players. That's okay. Platinum's good, man. Platinum's really good. Love Ethereal Armor. It is a very powerful card. Hey, Swayze. For your weapons manufacturing deck today, did you try any Star Cage in there? I did, yes. I tried Star Cage, Chance. The reason why I didn't make the cut is because there were a couple of games where I tried to play the Star Cage, but I had a reliquary on the field, and I gave them back something really important that I had already taken away, and I didn't quite finish off the game, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it can be detrimental sometimes to have in your hand. Set is not small. Arena favors doesn't match for most people. Control is a response to heavy mid-range meta. VV Cauldron, very true. Very, very true. All right, let's jump in another game while I'm talking to you guys here. Hey, what's going on? Mitzael? I hope I said that right. Mitzael? Shout out Mexico, man. How you doing? Hey, oh, I lost it. Hey, the rare lands on the Spider-Man set is nothing to hate though. I haven't seen the lands yet. You might be right. I haven't seen those ones yet. I didn't get that far down the list. I got like I got about a third of the way down the list of cards, so I definitely still have a long way to go. It could definitely surprise me. Spider-Man set is all about Spider-Man. Yeah, that's true. Very true. Very true. The Spider-Man synergy will be really good. I'm sure there'll be a really cool all Spider-Man deck. All right, we are going to be absolutely flying here, guys. It feels like it, at least. Okay, they scooped it up. I was going to say, we were about to pop off. I was worried about that land being any color. I'm like, did I have a counter spell here maybe? Or are they going to kill this with a get lost or something? But they just scoop it up. They just scoop it up. Star Cage with Seam Rip, yeah, Seam Rip is very good, but then you don't run the Tezzeret, and Tezzeret felt really good in that deck because we were able to alt it a couple of times. What deck did you grind to Mythic with? Oh, actually, funny enough, I did it with my calendar deck. I got to Mythic with our calendar build. It was earlier this week on a video. Oh, it's down here. Yeah, our calendar deck, this one right here, this one got us there. Where we get down the calendar and then we untap it a bunch of times to do 1,000 damage to their face. It's basically a Bant control deck though. Very much a Bant control deck. Very fun deck that I think a lot of you guys would enjoy if you want to go check it out. Again, all the videos aren't doing super well, so if you guys haven't seen them, go check them out. They're fun. Let's get it. Another game. Brody said, you're absolutely crushing the latest set, brother, with the high numbers. Thank you so much, man. I know I've been trying really, really hard, but this is the first set or the first reset that I'm like, you know what? I really want to try to get there and do something really positive with the rank. Alex with the $20 with the tip, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate the $20. Holy cow, you guys are so kind, man. Thank you for always being so positive. As someone who struggles sometimes, just catching a video or stream can turn a bad day around. Keep being you and keep spreading the love, man. Cheers. Alex, thank you so much, man. You've definitely made my day better. That's really kind of you to say. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. You guys are very generous, and I appreciate you. Ooh. A good card. I was expecting a full Marvel set, not just Spider-Man set. Well, I'm really glad it is. In hindsight, I'm really glad it is just Spider-Man because with them not being able to do the artwork in MTG, that would really stunk if it was like all of Marvel. I'm hoping that some Marvel IP down the road allows you to, you know, use some of their stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just, is it Marvel? Is it Disney? Is it Sony? Who is it? You know, maybe someone knows the answer to that, but maybe there's hope for some other Marvel sets down the road to be in Arena. Who knows? First time catching the stream. Love the videos. Cole, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here. All right, please let this live. Please no burn spells. Sweet, no burn spells. No burn spells for them. Which means probably gonna win this one. Probably gonna win this one, guys. Oh, that's why you don't play your land early if you don't need to. Just drew another enchantment land. Cole, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome to the team. We appreciate that. I can't gain life. You kidding me? You kidding me right now? All right, I guess I'm gonna go try to draw some more cards. Ah, a lot of lands I'm getting here. I do have first strike, so the blockability of this card is really solid. I'm gonna leave it back. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate that. You two, yeah, it's been messed up for a little while. Headed to work, see you off. Oh, Dylan, have a good rest of your day, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Keep up the pace.
All right. Oh, we got a flying. Let's go. Let's go. Can I close it out? Can I close it out? I'm gonna need another enchantment here. We'll probably take the Chandra. GG's, let's go. I guess I should have taken the thing that was stopping me from gaining life, but either way, I was gonna take the Chandra there, and hopefully I was trying to one-shot them because I was gonna bring down the vendor next, and then, oh, I didn't have the mana for that, but hopefully drawing 2 cards here would have found me another aura. Who knows, but I was trying to get this to 15. GG. Hey, Big Swayze with the quality stream. How are you, brother? What's going on, Turd Gobbler? How you doing? Good evening, Swayze. Glad to close the night out by watching you grind the numbers. I appreciate that, Lexicon. Thank you for being here, man. I'm glad you're able to make it. I cannot believe we have this many people here on a random Tuesday. Seriously, thank you for hanging out with me, man. I get a ton of inspiration, dude. That's cool. That's what I try to do, man. I don't like showing you guys deck lists and hoping that you guys use them. I hope it inspires you to build something cool. Yeah, I heard about that, Brendan, about the set, you know, meaning to be a smaller set. Pedgeman, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome. You beat me last week with the Dragonback Assault deck. Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing your name. Yeah. Yelling at me in the comments about it. Oh man, that's funny. One thing people might have missed, the transforming cards from Spider-Man are MDFC. I thought so. So you can play either side, right? Yeah. I was thinking the same thing because I never saw any sort of activation cost to transform them. So that I immediately assumed that you could play either side whenever you had whatever sort of mana, which does help a lot. So that's kind of cool. I think that was actually a really cool little thing that they did. Should I mulligan this hand? It feels like I should, right? That's a better hand. Tis a better hand. Tis a better hand. 681 grats. Thank you, man. We hit above 500 earlier today and with Mono Black Sacrifice. It's going to be tomorrow's video. I'm going to try to get past that and hopefully, because that's my record right now. I'm trying to get past that. Yeah, Hall Creeper, I think. Looks like another control player though. I get that you're not interested in Spider-Man or not buying or whatever. I think I want to have a few of those cards though, just for the artwork alone. I think they're very cool and one of a kind. I also really want to get my hands on some of the Final Fantasy cards too though. Some of the full art like Sephiroth and stuff. He's so cool. All right, we're gonna start by putting some counters on here because I have a feeling we're gonna have to close this out as fast as possible. I'm gonna flash in the tracker here. Singles for sure, yeah. I want to try a Mayhem deck with the Monument to Endurance. You know what I was trying to do the other day is I was trying to play Monument of Endurance and attaching a Moonlight Meditation to it. But we never got that to really work out. Not how I wanted it to, but but yeah, the treasures you get off the monument and also the vault, it's a really cool idea, but it's just not very consistent. All right, I guess we played that. Let's draw a card. We may end up getting another land, which could potentially let me play one of these. I don't think we can win this one. It's another really bad matchup with the control. It is what it is. John, have a good rest of your night, man. Thanks for being here. They all have an ability to transform, but you can also play them directly transformed, which is probably better since you don't have to protect them. And Jace can cheat them. Plot from the... Ooh, plotting them in. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's an interesting idea. That's a really good idea, actually. Rather than make a full Mayhem deck, I think a Grixis Monument with Jace, Green Goblin would work best. I'm gonna go ahead and note what you're saying about that, because that's actually really interesting. I'll of course, if I end up using that or something down the road, I'll credit you, but just want to note that real fast in my notes, because that's some interesting ideas and mechanics right there that you're trying to exploit. All right, let's go here. Try to rebuild the board, but this game's probably over already. Another bonus stream? Nice. Yeah. Yep. Surprise. Probably the way to go. What's up, Mob? What's going on, Decomposed? How you doing, brother? Oh, which card they taking? All right, sure. Sure. What if we did this, though? And this. And this. Alrighty. I mean, we've built up a very healthy board here again, but what does that mean in the face of an Ultima, you know what I mean? Or Day of Judgment. Did you do anything with that life mill card? I tried. I'm not done with it yet. I'm not quitting on it yet. It might be a video later this week, but it's not super great yet. Ooh, we have a chance here at something. Let's see if this lands. Of course not. Of course not. Is it a negate? Is it a get lost? Oh. Hold on. So I'm flying over the top right now with the Regal Bunnycorn. If I get super lucky here, guys, in top deck in Ethereal Armor, we might have just won the game. Swayze, why not do a Kona with Confiscate? Oh, they found it. Ugh. Okay. That's annoying. Kona with a Confiscate. Not too sure. Top of mind, Confiscate. But as far as Kona goes, 4, 5, 6. As far as Kona goes, I don't know. I feel like the idea of Kona has been a little bit played out. And I don't think anyone's really going to want to watch it. Same sort of thing with the weapons manufacturing today. I thought it was a really good deck list, and it was really solid as a competitive list. But it's not being watched as much, you know. People don't really want to see it, so. If they send everybody here, they're clearly going to sweep the field. Yeah, they're sweeping. They are sweeping. I guess we'll see what the top card is here, but I don't think I even own a card that makes sense. Yeah. GG. Sweepers are the arch nemesis to my build, I'm telling you. Sweepers get us every time. Three color decks are meh. Bruh, do you know where you are right now? Do you know whose channel this is? I'm kidding, but no, seriously though, three color decks, they're the best. Let me check Confiscate real fast. What are we talking about with Confiscate? Oh, I love Confiscate. Ah, I knew the name. Okay. Confiscate with Kona. Oh, okay. To cheat and to steal something. Enchant permanent. Yeah. I mean, that's interesting for sure. A very interesting concept. Maybe I add Kona into a deck with that and then do some form of like land destruction, because I love that this card can take lands. I used it for a land destruction deck once, but we do land destruction a lot though. What deck list is this? It's going to be Azorius Auras. Azorius Auras. If you want to pause the stream to take a look, you can. I have a nice food fight ladder deck or lander deck. I've been quite successful with Yeah, send it to me on the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, I can get you a link. Just let me know. I'll get the link prepared just in case you need it. Whoops. Yeah, copy that link. Here, let's just put it in there now. There we go. Keeping that. When you gonna start a wrestling channel and teach me how to wrestle up? My guard game is getting old. I don't know, man. I need to get a mat. So my dad, he just retired from coaching this year, and he promised me that he's like, dude, I'm gonna get you one of the old mats at the high school so I can throw it in my garage or whatever. And he never got around to it, man. I was so bummed out because I didn't hound him enough about it. But he even cut out a perfect size mat for me. And if I got that in my house, I'd get going again on that stuff, man. And I'd probably do some social media on it, maybe some like Instagram stuff. But I'm not gonna do no lessons or nothing. Do I go Gremlin Tamer here? I think they're playing my deck, which is going to be an Ouroboros deck, right? I think going wide here is pretty smart. I don't think there's a whole lot of things with trample I need to worry about unless they're doing a different sort of version than I'm used to seeing. I'm guessing this is my version though. Draw card. I've been seeing this deck pop up a lot. This video didn't get like a whole ton of views, but I think a lot of people really like this deck list because it did super well for me. It was my first deck that kind of really pushed us over the edge towards Mythic. This has reach, by the way. We're not flying over it and getting any value there. Let's do this though. I'm just gonna hammer the Hall Creeper here and just go for like as much damage as possible because it's got unblockable features to it, obviously. So I have to kill them before they get big enough. Pretty much what it comes down to. All right, I'm praying that my unblockability stays a thing here, but they're gonna Sheltered by Ghost or Cage here and find a Sheltered by Ghost. I could be cooked. I'm scared. Do they have the shelter? They don't have the shelter. Hold on. We might be okay. They have the shelter. No, darn it. Darn it. It's always okay to get beat by your own deck though. It is. It's always okay. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's okay. Dang it, man. To be taken out by your own creation. They might have to block here. Not really. Not really. Five, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Maybe they block it. Ugh, who knows? I doubt it. Yeah, GG's. I had to try. I had to try and see if they'd make a mistake. Dang, dude. Back-to-back L's. We were on a little bit of a roll there, too. I think we're 50% again. Dang it. I do land destruction a lot in my Omni deck. It makes people rage quit, though. Extinguisher Battleship. I know what you're talking about. Have you made an Infect deck with some of the new cards? I haven't. I should probably do that. Everyone's playing Omni and Kona? Yeah. I feel like once you've played the Omniscience with the Kona, it's all the same on how you win. There's got to be some sort of infinite loop in it. You just kind of pick which one you want. What's up, Fearless? How you doing? Do a collab with Giorio Puyos and take him down for... Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. The guy that you... No, there ain't no way I'm taking that guy down. He's too big. He's too big and he's very good. He's very high level wrestler. I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. It's one thing if I'm a good wrestler, but like when you got a guy who's also a good wrestler and twice your size. I'm hoping to get some Final Fantasy and Spider-Man collector boosters at MagicCon. The show stores everything at MSRP. Oh, that's nice. I didn't actually check out any of the shops when I went to MagicCon in Vegas. I should have, but I didn't have time. Only one. Thank you, man. I appreciate you for watching, of course. I got Mythic on the 7th. I don't know if you've seen it in the past rank, but Sephiroth by Sephiroth Chosen. Wait, what? I got the Mythic on the 7th. I don't know if you've seen it in the past. Your rank by Sephiroth Chosen. Oh, are you saying we played each other? Oh, I'm not too sure. I don't remember that name, no. Opponent's going first. This hand is so like... This hand is so like you can win by turn 3, or they could have one removal spell and you won't have the mana open for a rescue and you lose. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. My nephew has autism and is a high school wrestler, and he's killing it. I love that. That's awesome. That's so awesome for you, man. I love that. It's so amazing, man. We've got two of my nephews are autistic, and they are savants at whatever, you know, they're really interested in, man. It's such a cool thing to see. Okay, so this has first strike. That's first strike. Can block, or do I attack? This is gonna give, wait, does this give double strike? It does give double strike. I'm definitely gonna do this. I'm just trying to think, do I leave Shard Mage's Rescue open? Do I block or do I attack? I don't know. I really don't know the answer to this, man. I think I stay back. They're probably gonna try to fight it, right? With some sort of mechanic, and then I would imagine they're just gonna deal their damage, though. They're not gonna fight it. Yeah, it just deals damage equal to its power. Okay. So I wish it would fight it, though, because it's got 3 power and it would have died, but... Alright. Well, it makes my life a little bit easier on the decisions I gotta make here, because I can just do this, and then I can just start slamming the aggression here. Alright. And we create the 1/1. I'm gonna spread the counters out here as well. All right, we'll see. Bad news, 2 months the same nonsense struggles through, though. Hey, what's up, Andrew? They're moving up the ban to November 10th, and they are going to ban Vivi. Yay! Oh, we got word of that. Is that for sure? Autocorrect seriously needs to be given the edit comment. Yeah, right. The official show sells it. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's cool. All right. Let's play this for white. All right, well, now they're in a position where they have to block, right? So that's kind of nice, but at the same time, they can still kill something because it's got death touch, right? What if I do this? That went well. That went well. They just didn't put the safety valve on. Yeah. Article about bans Vivi. Yeah, there is an article about the bans in Vivi. That's so interesting, man. I'm so surprised they're banning Vivi over the Cauldron. Or maybe are they banning both or what? You should read the article. We'd love to hear your thoughts on it. For sure. I mean, where's this article at? They said they weren't sure about the cauldron yet. Oh, it's on the official page. Oh, okay, gotcha. Sent you the article link in the Discord. Okay, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, I would love to see that. Man, cauldron not going, but Vivi's going. That's surprising. That's super surprising. Because I genuinely don't have a problem with Vivi. I know it's a really busted card, but it's only really so busted because of the cauldron. Any singular kill spell takes out a Vivi, but if you take out a Vivi with a kill spell and the cauldron is there, that's the problem. And then now you almost like get absolutely punished for killing the Vivi. I don't know, man. I think the cauldron's the problem. And like I said, I think a lot of people have selective memory, man, when it comes to stuff. But I've seen a lot of ridiculous things with the cauldron, from Kami and the fairy that on taps it a bunch of times, and infinite mana that way, and doing some silly stuff that way. I've seen cauldron go infinite way before Vivi was a problem. Cauldron typically is built and designed to go infinite in a lot of ways. Not a fan, if you can tell. Okay, let's just get the bunny corn down, I guess. I've only ever seen cauldron used for Vivi in some infinite combos with mana tapping. Yeah, exactly. Infinite tokens, yeah. But again, it's been used for nonsense in the past, like, and without it, I think Vivi'd be fine. Unless, of course, they plan on maybe creating more creatures with crazy, with a crazy ability where, like, they can share each other's abilities. Because that's the problem, right? The cauldron allows you to share the same abilities between creatures, and they might have plans for other cards where they say, you know, this card has all the abilities of whatever creature, you know? So maybe they just take out Vivi and call it a day. Maybe. At the beginning of end step, investigate for each opponent that has lost life this turn. Nice. Okay, I can't read a card? Jeez. Jeez, man. Hits me with the year go. Can't even breathe. Alright, we're going over the top again. You're not leaving back blockers, which is kind of crazy to me. Alright. So many broken cards. Yeah, right? Awesome. I'm gonna have to get me a free set of Vivi and have my wild cards back. Thanks, Les. That's true. You can do that, right? All right, going over the top again. Pretty strange. Not leaving defenders is wild. Oh, there you go. That's why. I do have to figure out something to do though, because this card's really annoying. This card is very, very annoying because it's got the death touch. Candy Trail again. And let's see if they like any of the cards. They throw them both to the bottom is a good sign. Come on, game. Surely we can do better than that, game. I may need to add in another entity tracker because it feels like we can't seem to find that card a whole lot, and I feel like it's obviously a big engine to the deck. So I guess Cauldron opens possibilities with other deck options, while Vivi can only open the same deck. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was feeling. That can go. Do they attack again? That's a good card. Tis a good card. All right, this is getting obnoxious though at this point. We got to draw something helpful here, man. Can you imagine them running the cage here? That would be so bad. Let's not talk like that. Let's not talk like that. That's a card. That is a card. And they're just going to activate the clue token? Sure. Oh, no way. No way! Bro, you need to get out of the way so I can just attack, darn it. Oh, I did not know that created spirit tokens. How obnoxious. Gaining life is fine. I just don't want them to deal damage to me because they can create more clue tokens, which in turn allows them to draw more cards and create more spirits. Try me, man. Go for it. Try to kill it. Another hall creeper. That's nice. These are nice because they can get through without anyone blocking, right? Man, I'm so tempted to just send that through, but I just can't. I can't do it. What a slow, grindy game this is turning into, huh? Here's what we're gonna do. We're actually, okay, sweet, they scoop it. I was gonna say it's gonna take a while, but I was gonna put the 1/1 counters on the hall creeper instead of drawing cards and stuff. Back to 700. Back to 700. Yeah, it's gonna plummet in price. Yeah, definitely. Which would give us the clearest direction to set standard up for a long-term success. People who bought VV in paper are gonna be mad. Yeah, I bet it was super expensive too. Super expensive. Hey Swayze, are you familiar with the mono green stompy? Yeah, we've played mono green stompy not that long ago, but we can probably revisit it if you guys want to. They want to deal damage to trigger Tessia, I guess. Yeah, right. They wanted to get those clue tokens. Bad thing is without emergency banning, when Spider-Man comes with it, will be really, really broken. I wonder if you can splash white for protection spells like Resto Magic. Are you talking about this deck? Because we have white and we have Shard Mage's Rescue. Watch them say that in the interim that VV has been dealt with by mono red, so no bans. What do we do with this hand? Do we keep it? Possibly. Oh man. Number 68. What's 68 running? VV? Maybe I mulligan. I think I can do better. This is a little bit better, I think. I should probably put back the ethereal armor. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, we got another one of these. I called it. It's VV. I knew with the 68% they had to be playing something super meta. Okay, so Sheltered by Ghosts is going to be very helpful. Glad I made the executive decision there to keep the hand that I got. 700 on the ladder, but number one in our hearts. Appreciate that. Austin, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the team. I appreciate you. Hey, look who's in the graveyard. Sounds to me like it's not going to be very long till you're out of here, pal. What are you going to do? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take you, and then let's get myself out of range here of any sort of like simple burn spells. Like Torch the Tower is a problem, right? So we want to make sure we're out of range. I do have a little bit of an issue though, because taking the 3/3 there is like probably not the smartest choice at the same time as it is, because like you got Fear of Missing Out, which gets the double attacks. You've got that, which I really need to answer. So I really hope I didn't screw myself over by taking that 3/3. See, and now, see, the Soul Cauldron's the problem, because right now, VV would have been played for 3, whatever. It'd be a 0/4. I'd take it with the Shelter by Ghost next turn. Cool, problem solved. But they're immediately able to produce 4 mana because of the Cauldron. Like, immediately. Because they put it onto a creature that already has 2 power. Like, it's ridiculous, man. It is ridiculous, I'll tell you that much. All right, we're gonna try this again, but Vivi has it set up to where they can send in an attack twice. I may be forced to block here. I don't know. That's 9 damage that I'm looking at right now. A braid. All right, cool. That's good games. Oh, man. Dang it. I actually had a really good hand for that match, too. I don't know. Maybe if I had a Shard Mage's Rescue to stop whatever they were about to try there on that, you know, what was it, a bounce spell? Yeah, Flood Maw. So good. Flood Maw, so good. What deck are we playing? We're playing Azorius Auras right now. Let me see here. What time is it right now? All right, yes, we're gonna. Yeah, we got till 5. Okay, cool. I was trying to do the math on when I'm supposed to not be streaming anymore and hanging out. My bad. It was closer to 200, but still 150 to 200 for a set of VVs is ridiculous. Holy cow, that's insane. That is insane. That's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna cause some whiplash for some people. Yeah, you have to play a deck that can win on turn 3, really. This deck does have the ability to close it out by 3 or 4, but yeah, not typically though. You gotta have a pretty incredible curve. All right, so this opponent is also going to be finishing the game extremely fast here. Extremely fast. Oh, I almost played the wrong land. Whoops. All creeper, come on down. Nino with the $14. Thank you so much, Nino. I appreciate that. More like 15 actually. Farm that aura, bro. Big props from Australia. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate the 15, man. Thank you guys, man. Oh, they killed it. I was like, what happened to it? What happened to my poor boy? Oh, man. All right. It is what it is. Thank you seriously so much for the 15, man. You guys have been so amazing today and so generous. Seriously, thank you so much. Everybody, Alex as well, Stefan again. Appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing, man. All right, what are we gonna do about what's happening on board here? This can come in next turn. They're gonna pump that up, so now things got ward. Okay, so curve out wise, we're gonna go Shelter by Ghost next turn, and maybe we play Gremlin Tamer. Is that the move? And then put 1/1 counters onto this. That could be pretty solid. But what do we take? Surprisingly, I think I take the Innkeeper's Talent maybe, because if I target these, they draw a card. I don't know, man. Maybe not. Maybe we just take the. Maybe we just take this. Let them draw a card. It is what it is. We pay the 1 ward. We get in for the 2 and put a 1/1 counter on it and hold the Shard Mage's Rescue, or we've got ward 2 now, and I'm gonna get this thing, I think, sizable enough that we should be able to avoid any sort of burn removal. So let's just do this. I think that's better. More life gain is better, right? Here comes the dragon. Oh, or Ouroboros. Ouroboros. That's a card. That's a card. How do I get this to 14? Is it possible? No. Definitely not possible. Shard Mage's Rescue doesn't do much for us here. I can get some chump blockers, I think is the move. Yeah, I think I just go for some chump blockers here. Get in for 10, and then we try to survive and win the game next turn. I think that's the play, man. I think it's the move. I'm still unblockable. Still unblockable. There's the dragon. Ah, shoot. They're gonna blow up the 1/1. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here, man. Am I dead? Is it 16? It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of damage. 9. Oh, we're so dead. We're so dead. We might have been fine if, no, we still would have been dead. I was gonna say if I could block 2 of them, but dude, we are exactly 50% with this deck, man. We are back and forth, back and forth. I don't know, man. Maybe we should mix it up. I don't know. I really want this deck to work, though. It's not bad. I mean, 50% is not bad. It's just maybe I'm making some mistakes, too. But here's the deck list again, guys. I'm thinking about making some changes, though. I don't know, though. What do I add to this? I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking. Hold on. I am thinking. Yeah, it's blue-white enchantment. Another broken card. That's a green one. I just can't find it. How do I share a list from the arena? How do you share a list from arena? If you, oh, here, I'll show you. So if you go to a deck list like this and you click it and like it is now, right down here, you hit export, this button. And when you export it, all you got to do is paste it, like copy and paste sort of situation. Paste it somewhere. Take out the scout. Take out the scout. The scout? This Duskmorn early access, dude. I'm telling you, Duskmorn is really good right now. Yeah, the glimmer with the copy rooms. Trust me, I've tried it. It's not really great. Zenith for the pump. Ooh, Zenith. Zenith, now that's some spice. Zenith is actually pretty spicy. Hold on. That's pretty spicy. Maybe instead of Gremlin Tamer? Gremlin Tamer hasn't been great. I'll be real with you guys. It has not been great. It hasn't been bad, but it hasn't done a whole lot for me. Let's try it. Let's try Zenith. Let's see what happens. Shout out Aaron for that one, man. That's not a bad idea. There we go. It's no longer Duskmorn early access, Ian. That's funny. Hey guys, again, just want to say thank you one more time. I know this was such a weird time of stream and a weird part of the day, and just want to say thanks for being here, man. Seriously, thank you so much. I can't even believe it that you guys are here at a weird day like this, and then also, I mean, just the generosity. Love that card. Get some. I do love that card too. I like it a lot. Never thought to play it in here, but that's actually a pretty good idea. I don't think the Gremlin Tamer was doing a lot for us there. All right, we're gonna go mad aggressive on this one. Hopefully this doesn't die. It's gonna get burned. It's gonna get burned. You tried light wheel enhancements? I have not. Yeah, that's very true. It's 4 slots of not being an enchantment. You're right, but there aren't a whole lot of those. And it's not really. It's not. I mean, we have plenty of auras that are like 1 and 2 mana. It's like, and lands that trigger the aura or the enchantment effect. So, hold on. What are we doing here? Needlehead, huh? I think. What do I do? I didn't expect to get a blue land there. Do I go Hall Creeper or do I go Scavenger? And I think I go Scavenger. All right, so I can instant speed the rescue onto the Scavenger, which would take it to what? It would take it to 3, so it could block the Needlehead. But if they have mana open, I don't think that'd be very wise. It stinks, man, because I feel like they're gonna find their nemesis before I find a Sheltered by Ghosts, and if that's the case, I think it's gonna be over because I won't be able to attack and get much through here. Yeah, there's the nemesis. Like I said. All right, we block here. At least that helps, right? Let's go Hall Creeper. Let's give the Hall Creeper some juice here. All right, so we stay out of range of Lightning Strike on both of my creatures. I do have a creature that's unblockable, so I can get bypassed on the Nemesis here. There's a chance. There's a solid chance here. There's a solid chance. I do like I have Ethereal Armor in the hand too. The Shuffler loves having the Nemesis at the top of the deck. I tell you what, man, that's not a joke. I don't think I've ever played a red deck where they haven't had a Nemesis. Much less Nemesis on curve. Like they always have it. Fear of Surveillance is a better in the 2 slot, more utility procs. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. You should add more removal or protection. I need a certain set number of creatures though, otherwise the auras won't have any targets. I've had too many opening hands where I didn't have a creature to put it onto. But yeah, I could probably cut down to 3 Zeniths and then maybe add like one more like protection spell. What are you gonna do about that, brother? We're so close. We're so close. That's a card. Might as well. Might as well. Fear of Surveillance is an interesting card though. All right, can they deal 16 damage? I would not put it past them, guys. I'm not sitting here acting like this game's over by any means. I miss Calyx, lived in the wrong meta, would have been, oh yeah, Calyx would have been sweet right now. I mean, it did live through Duskmourn, but yeah, I like that card too, so much fun. Lightning Strike to the dome. Using that rope as much as I can here, trying to figure out a way to win, which is a good sign for us. All right, I think I have to block here just to be on the safe side of things. What are we doing? Is it a frenzy? Looks like it might be a frenzy. Which is fine. They just take out the Scavenger. All right, okay. I was gonna lean back, but yeah, now you're gonna go. I'm being as safe as possible here, guys. I'm not trying to mess around. I know I can't gain life now. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's better 2 damage than 3. And then they frenzy for 5. That's actually a really creative way to get 5 more damage through. Do they have a shock for real? Oh my god, imagine. Can you imagine? That would have broke me. That was really creative though. I respect the move they made there. All right. 8, 39. All right, let me do one more adjustment to the build here. Let me cut one more Zenith because 4 is a lot. We didn't find one there though. And then maybe add one of, where's it at? Where's that? These? Yeah, that'll be fine. When I was a boy, we had interrupts, regeneration, and banding, and you could channel. That's funny. I was expecting the shock after all the math. I know, right? I think they were just trying to find a way where it made sense and they could find that last bit of damage, but it just wasn't there. I think they were just running the numbers over and over again. Dollhouse, I had Dollhouse in this deck earlier. We ended up cutting it though. Oh no, not the VV deck again. I need some shelters again, or I could just maybe stack this again really fast and try to close out. We don't have a ethereal armor though. They could have tried to do it during the combat to have +2 on slick shot. Yeah, but there would have been no way to do it though, because it would have ended up killing their nemesis, and their nemesis would have never got the 2 damage from my blocking. So I think either way it was gonna, the math lines up to the exact same. Yeah, exactly, Pedgeman. Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm gonna go Zenith here. I'd be pretty surprised if they counter it, but it's possible. Spell Pierce is a card that some people play in that deck. Ooh, you know, it'd be fun. What if we just Hall Creeper, copy the Zenith here? We've done that before in other decks. That's a really good combo. Just kidding. Hall Creeper's down. Just kidding. I didn't want to do that anyways. Vivi's in the yard. That means they just need the old cauldron, man. Just need the cauldron. I'm already really enjoying the Zenith. I'm already really enjoying it. All right, we give flying to the Zenith. Okay, Vivi's down. Not a cauldron. I'll take that. Again, see, it makes me feel so much more confident in our game when we see a Vivi come down instead of a cauldron there. Do we want the bunny corn into this, or should we just try to draw a card? Probably draw a card. Get this in the air. And it looks like they're gonna try to flood maw, and I say try because they failed. All right. Oh, there we go. Let's just do this for now and then look to try to close out next turn. It's pretty unlikely that we do, but yeah, I don't want this to become Zenith anymore because it will be able to get blocked. I kind of want it to get through for damage. So let's just draw a card. It was a simpler time. Spell pierce a creature. Oh yeah, you're right. It wouldn't have hit a creature. You're right. It's only non-creature spells. My bad. Was it a creature I tried to play? Yeah, it was. It was Zenith, huh? You're right. You're right. My fault. Riddler, draw, discard. That's fine. Vivi, though, does not get any other counters off of that. Oh, God. Oh. We lost, right? They're going to be able to basically go infinite. Let me guess. You got 2 spells in your hand that say draw 15 cards, right? There's one. Oh, the Quantum Riddler's down. You're drawing 2 cards per every one with those. Nice. Here we go. Shuffler's fine. Dude, we had him next turn. We had him. Please tell me we get through the turn, man. I just don't see how it's gonna happen. I feel like they got it, man. I don't know. It's just like every single card draws them like 5. Oh yeah. I'm a little tilted. I apologize, guys. 8 damage in the air now with haste. Like, do we see what the real problem is here, guys? They played Vivi, right? We got to have another turn. They played Cauldron with 0 mana on the board. And look what's happening. What's the real problem? Because to me, that's the card I'd want to ban way more than Vivi. It's so obnoxious, man. So that can attack, that can attack, that can attack. I can block those 3. That goes over the top for 8. They still have... Assume they have unlimited mana for this turn. So they go until the cards are out of their hand, which unfortunately they've got draw 500 cards every spell they cast. Okay, so they just went to 25 somehow. Oh, because of this. Nice. Okay, so GG's. I hate that deck so much. The one thing I hate the most about Magic is infinite mana glitches. I feel like I'm cool with anything. You can go infinite loops that create a million tokens and never end. You can create an infinite amount of turns. Shoot, All Run's Epiphany was one of the worst times of Magic, but I'd take that over this because infinite mana glitches are just obnoxious because you have to sit there and watch this go on and on and on and on, and like the turns take so long. I guess that's my problem, is like, just finish the game already. And it sucks because sometimes, you know, you might get really lucky and they might not be able to close, so you kind of have to sit through it. With Omniscience, it's like, oh, they're gonna have it, whatever, I'm done, I'm leaving, and you can just leave. But with Vivi, it's like they might not be able to close this out. Stick around, and then you'd lose anyways, and it's like, damn, just wasted 10 minutes of my life. Obnoxious, man. Obnoxious. How about doppelganging the virtue of strength kind of thing? Doppelganging the virtue of strength. Oh, we've done that before on the channel, just to get like yeah, a bunch of tokens and stuff. But again, that's something that you can do. That's like, you doppelgang it and boom, it's done. It's like, okay, cool, you got all this mana to use, and typically you drop like a thing that creates a lot of haste mice and you attack. It's like that. It's just like blah 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 blah. That's why I didn't like Omniscience either. Omniscience was always like, okay, then we drop this, then we gotta go find this, then we gotta drop the invasion, it's gonna go outside the deck to find this card, then it's gonna go grab that card. That's what I can't stand. All right, we're gonna copy the Zenith again. Let's go. This curve out is really nasty when we get it to work. Copy, yes. I like this little 1-2 curve here. It's really fun. Really fun. Swayze, try that. Try one last job. I think I tried that in a deck and it didn't work out for me, but yeah, Vivi should tap for ability too. I think that would help a little bit, but again, I don't think Vivi's really the issue. It's just the fact that you can give it to every other creature. There's a reason Vivi starts at like no power, right? Because Vivi's an 0-4 when it enters the game, right? And there's a reason for that, because if you put a counter on a creature that already has 2 or 3 power, you just generated 4 mana. And it's like, that's crazy. Nice. I thought they were gonna sack this. Oh, they didn't have enough mana to sack it. Are we already dead here? Feels like we might be already dead here. I don't know. I guess we do want to go with the Shard Mage's Rescue, huh? Yeah, let's go blue. No attacks. All right, that'll have to work for now. If they drop Delny or something, we're kind of cooked. Is it Delny? No, it's a pack beast. I mean, that's still a problem though, because it's something we gotta get off the field. I need a Sheltered by Ghost. Sheltered by Ghost wins me the game. Without it, we lose the game. It's pretty much that simple. Unless they full send here. I mean, if they full send here, that might be a mistake on their end. Yeah, I didn't think they'd do that. No way. Did we win? That's an insane top deck right there. Still would really like the Sheltered by Ghost if possible. I don't know if this is enough to close. We'll see though. If I put a 1/1 counter on everything, I actually get more power with the bunny corn by creating 2 more bodies. So much damage, but not quite there. Not quite there. If I send everybody... If I send everybody here, so this can block here, obviously, and that would be great. I hope it does. But I need to force the block, right? So if I send this in, they probably just block here. Here and here. See, here's the thing, guys. If I just send this in, they probably let it get through. If I send everything in here, they're gonna block here, here, or like here and here and then here, right? And then they're still only gonna take 15 and then they're gonna return the fire. So it feels like I should leave blocks back just in case. I really hope they block. Yeah, they didn't block though. Yeah, okay. Bummer. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Share deck list when you have a minute. Yeah, I can share the deck list. I don't have the deck list like on any sort of Aether Hub or anything right now, but I can show you guys the list one more time. Pretty sure I just died here, right? Yep, we died. We died. Darn it, man. We officially went backwards a tiny bit. That's not good. We were kind of cooking too for a little while. Too much thinking, just turn your brain off and play Landfall. Turd Gobbler, have a good rest of your night, man. It's pretty crazy, like, how, if you have a Sheltered by Ghost, how much different your games can turn out. You know what though? I really need more card draw. I feel like we haven't been drawing nearly as much cards. So I'm going to add one more entity tracker and take out that protection spell. We need to draw more cards, man. Landfall, reason number 1. Oh, hold on. You guys want to see the deck list? My fault. Landfall, reason number 1 why I play Field Wipes. Yeah, Field Wipes are very, very good. No untapped, Swayze? No, I'm not on untapped, unfortunately. I don't have an account over there or anything. Here we go. I play Final Showdown. Yeah, that's a good one too. Being able to go, what, instant speed with it? One last job at a spree that allows you to get creatures and auras back from the graveyard. Okay, then that's not one I've played before. No, that's not the one I thought it was. We can probably get in like 2, maybe 3 more games. So I wanna lock in here. Make sure to pause the stream if you guys want to take a look at the deck any longer. I need a win though, because I can't go backwards, man. Can't go backwards. Only moving forward. Try a Skelly deck. I do want to play skeletons, man. I do. I have a mono black deck for tomorrow though. I feel like the mono black deck back to back would be a little bit not right. How many hexproof spells can I have in Landfall, right? Yeah, that's a fun game to play. All right, let's do this. All right, it looks like we got Landfall. Somebody from the chat invoked it, and here it is. Yep. Again, Sheltered by Ghosts would be completely broken here. They could have a fight spell, but I don't think I much care. I think I have to kill them before they kill me. If they show me Chocobo's kick here, I swear. I'm gonna say we're crashing out. That's fun. All right, so Tifa essentially kills us on turn 4 here, and so it's sheltered by Ghost or Bust. You know what I should do? I think I know the answer now. I think now, after playing enough games, I finally figured it out. Yeah, we're cooked. We need more removal. We need a lot more removal. I think I'm gonna add in bounce. What is it? Something bounce. You guys know the card I'm talking about. That's just, unfortunately, super obnoxious. We just died. We for sure just died. Double the landfall effects. And it's a sack land, right? Okay, it's not a sack land. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I can absorb 20, I think. I think. Okay, so we killed it. That's nice. We killed it. Come on, Sheltered by Ghost, please. I'm so sick of being so reliant on Sheltered by Ghost, though, man. Like I said, I'm more than happy to add more removal in this deck. I think that's got to be the key. I think that's what I'm missing right now. Oh, goodness. This Hydra is massive already. Absolutely massive. Sal with the $5 in super chat. Thank you so much, Sal. I appreciate that. Stream almost over and it's almost time to get off work. Great way to end the workday. Sal, I appreciate you, brother. I'm glad we were able to entertain you a little bit during your workday, brother. Have a good rest of your night, my friend. Alrighty. We thank you for the 5 too, brother. Really appreciate that. Super kind of you, brother. Alright. Yeah. You guys are gonna swing in. We get it. Yep. Alright. And we're dead. And we're dead. Hydra for 48. Okay. Dang it. All right, let's take a look here. So I was thinking this. Oh, Seam Rip. Why was I thinking bounce? What's the card I'm thinking of? Seam Rip. Because protection hasn't been very helpful. I don't feel like protecting my creatures, even though they are very big and stacked for a lot of damage. We're not really ever against any sort of removal outside of like burn, because we've gotten what, mono red matchups. I've gotten a lot of Boros matchups today. Like Gruul, we've seen a lot of. I haven't seen a ton of like. I haven't seen a lot of mono white life gain, which typically, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's the feather we drop. I'm trying to think of which card we drop here. What do we drop here, man? It feels like it's got to be the rescue and just add in a bunch of Seam Rips, because I'm just so reliant, man, on the Sheltered by Ghost, and like we never ever have it. I don't know, man. Or maybe like it's like a 1 mana blue artifact or enchantment that like something like this, you know? I don't know. O2 loses all abilities. That's kind of interesting, but Seam Rip can take cauldrons and stuff. I mean, I'd be willing to try it. I am willing to try it. Yeah, Bunny's got to go. You think the Bunny's got to go? The Bunny's been like a way to slam the opponent though fast. We do have a lot of creatures though. You might be right. You might be right. Burns and fights and bites. Yeah, removal regal. I haven't seen a ton of like mono black is what I'm saying, right? So it's like, do we really want to run all that protection? I don't know. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Don't worry, he would have top decked the Fabled Passage anyways. Yeah, right. What about Inquisitive Glimmer? You also have a tapped in green. Tapped in the screen and Seam Rip. Oh, trapped in the screen. Sorry. Bounce Off isn't it enchantment? Yeah. I was thinking, I don't know why I was thinking Bounce Off. Just have 4 extra cards, all enchantments all the time. How is the synergy of Cosmogrand in this deck? It's actually pretty good. We got a lot of really cheap interactive things here, and what ends up happening is a lot of the times on turn 2 we get the Hall Creeper down, and then we transform it into a Zenith right away on turn 3, and then we can really start spreading the field. I like it. I think it's actually pretty good. Just have fun. Yeah, nowhere to run in Hexproof. That's true. Hexproof is always maybe we try dropping the Bunnycorn, I guess. I mean, I'd be down to try, but that's gonna leave me with only a couple of creatures early on. Because it does feel kind of bad dropping Shard Mage's Rescue. It feels like it's been pretty good for us. But if I drop Bunnycorn, like, look at all the potential like auras we have for our creatures. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just thinking right now, and it's a little difficult for me to process what the better play would be here. If I drop Bunnycorn, because Bunnycorn has been pretty clutch, especially as a target for the Sheltered by Ghost to attach to. I don't know. I'm gonna try without Shard Mage's Rescue first and see what happens. I'll see what happens. I don't know. I think this deck needs work though. I think it needs a lot of like ironing out, you know what I mean? Mirror Room is a low-key my favorite Duskborn card. It's really cool. I completely understand why you love that card, but I can never really find a good spot where like you can activate both sides pretty, you know, easily. Drop 1 bunny and 1 vendor and slot in 2 rescues. That's true. I could just do that. I don't have to run full play sets. You might be right on that. Or Mana Base is telling us we can rely on blue more, and we currently are. You know what? Now that I actually cut the Gremlin Tamer, how many blue cards do we have? Is it just this? I had Gremlin Tamer in the deck, and we took it out a minute ago, so maybe that. Yeah, we might have to look at the Mana Base again. Let's do this first. I did cut Gremlin Tamer though, so that might be our only blue spell. All right, let's top deck the Zenith, and then I'm glad I've got this finally in the hand. What an absolute difference maker this turns out to be, man. Seriously. And this is a matchup that I'm really glad we have the Seam Rip, because it's life gain, and you know there's gonna be a lot of targets for that. Are you gonna Sheltered my Hall Creeper? I don't know how you have a crown, but I'm glad that you do. Let's play this and then this first. All right, don't mind if I do. Taking you. All right, we'll draw a card here. Another Sheltered by Ghosts. I mean, again, if I had Sheltered by Ghosts this common in all my games, I would win every time, but it's just a card that like, it's really a centerpiece of the deck, and then you don't have it, you just kind of caught like a fish out of water, man. Another Ajani. I do like double stacking up the Sheltered by Ghosts onto one creature because it got, you know, it has the additional ward, especially in this spot when the opponent is also running Sheltered by Ghosts. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We'll be taking you. And do we care about playing the flight right this moment, or should we just maybe pump it up more? I think I should pump it up more. Let's put some counters on it. I'm sus on feathers if bunny is out. Yeah, you gotta get the bunny up in the air. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, Dollmaker Shop is definitely something I considered. Mirror Room, Dancers, yeah, that's a really fun deck. But then the deck starts to shift a little bit. I actually have, if you notice that I have a number 2 next to the name of this deck, it's because the first original version of this deck, it's all of those things. It's Dollmaker Shops, it's the Dancers, it's all of that stuff. All right, we've got a really good game ender here, I think. Alrighty, let's go. Counters here. Don't need that. And now, unfortunately, the Hall Creeper becomes blockable because I have to create a token of or a copy of another creature. I think I obviously have to copy the Scavenger, right? And they do have potential to drop some flyers here. I would expect no less. Yeah, Exemplar of Light makes sense. Makes sense. I'm out life gaining them at the moment. You can have that. Ooh, that might have been the nail in the coffin. All right, we're over the threat. I need to get over 6 toughness here, and then this can get the rest. They say good game. There it is. Scooped it up. Nice. Okay, we got him. Doll Shop is around, and the reason I like my sweepers, Doll Shop is great for closer for enchantment decks. I know you love it too. I do love it. I played Dollmaker Shop probably more than anyone in the world. Okay, so what were we talking about though? I think that might have been our last game, but I want to see the deck one more time. So I like the Seam Rip, especially in that matchup I did. I liked everything in that matchup. Bunny Corn is what we were talking about though. And Entity Tracker provides blue, so we do have blue there. I don't know, man. I like it. I really do like it. Oh yeah, we wanted to cut like one Bunny Corn and maybe one of these, and just add in 2 rescues maybe. I can't see it. Yeah, let's try that. All right, one more. I want to play one more. I want to get this back above the 1,000 threshold where we restarted the games at. Maybe a Saw Blades? Saw Blades, I don't know. Innocence instead of the Zenith? I did consider that. I started to think about that a little bit. I'm like, maybe we want more card draw. Maybe we want the Innocence, but the Innocence works better if I'm playing the Gremlin Tamer, so we're getting the 1/1s and stuff. I don't know. There's a lot. I don't know. There's a lot to think about because if we add the Innocence into the deck, we got to cut something again to add in the Gremlin Tamer again, I feel like. Otherwise, it doesn't get as much value. It still gets some value, but it doesn't get nearly as much unless you're running the Tamer. Mulligan for sure. All right, let's do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're gonna need a sheltered again. Oh boy. Challenger. Can't believe how much mono red I've been seeing lately. It's not something I've been seeing all the time lately, so it's like, it's interesting to see that it's making another rise. It is so funny though how reliant we are on that sheltered by ghosts in every matchup, it feels like. First lightning, sure. Looks like we gotta go with Zenith. That has haste now. Nice. Well, they are absolutely on fire. Two cards in hand. And a screaming nemesis. All right. It does seem like they have a frenzy. Nice. All right. Not one break was given there. I'll tell you that much. Couldn't cut me some slack in the slightest. Dang. It happens. All right, not the rounds of games we wanted, I'll tell you that much. I think ultimately we were 50-50 all the way through until that last couple of games. We lost, I think, 2 more than we won. So the deck still needs some tuning, but it's a work in progress for sure. This is how it goes. This is why my rank's always up and down. This is what I'm doing off stream anyway. So figured I'd stream this one for you guys and just show you what we've been working on and stuff. So yeah, auras, man. It's a tough one. I really had this in Jeskai too because I wanted to try to play auras with this new card from Edge of Eternities. This enchantment, where's it at? Yeah, this one. I know this has been making some waves, so we had this in there for a little while too, and it's a really good removal spell, especially when your creature's already got a Sheltered by Ghost attached to it. But in my opinion, this deck needs a way to find Sheltered by Ghosts, or it's cooked. Like I need some searchability or some more card draw. We might have to add the Innocence in that slot. We'll see. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I know we had a lot of people here today, and I want to say thank you again. And Lewis, what's going on? How you doing? But yeah, that is it, guys. Thanks for being with me today. I know it was a bit of a surprise, so thanks for popping in and spending some of your day with me. I appreciate that a lot. But we are gonna get out of here. Be on the lookout for tomorrow's video. We did hit the top 500 with mono black sacrifice. So and it has some uniqueness to it. I know a lot of people have played mono black sacrifice, but we are running things like Liliana and some new cards. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think you guys are gonna like it. But that does it for me, man. Thank you guys for hanging out. I got a soccer game to go to very soon too, so I gotta go stretch my knees so I don't blow out my knees. And I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Appreciate you. Love you guys, and thanks again for all the support and love and the donations and super chats and stuff. It's crazy. We'll see you guys.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's got some cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. He got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, all of the time.